Hello and welcome to another reaction to Jack's second Project Exodus construction video and the future on the Creek Freak's scare maze. So here we go. I'll be reacting to this particular construction Project Exodus second video coming up. Hope you enjoy it.
We now have confirmation as to the future of the Fright Nights maze, Creek Freak Massacre. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Jack Silkstone and welcome to this second Project Exodus construction vlog. When I said these updates would be coming thick and fast, I meant it, and literally within the past few days we've had an update. Now the reason I'm starting today in my bedroom is because this update is all to do with some of the planning.
I have actually managed to watch Jack's house tour video. Wow, that's something else, and it was good to see both Archie and Kieran in it as well. But then again, obviously they all live together. Otherwise, check out the video. So anyway, on with Creek Freak's scare maze attraction.
Planning documents that have been submitted. However, later on in this video I will be heading back to the park, back down Monk's Walk, to update you on some exciting stuff that's been happening there. Now, as you can
actually, since I did the first reaction on Jack's playlist of construction of Project Exodus, I have actually now, when I'm on my days off this coming Monday, I will be going down, obviously heading towards London, more specifically Chertsey, and my first video going down Monk's Walk and seeing more specifically what's happening with Loggers Leap, the double down log flume, whether that's been taken down or not is another issue, I don't know. But yeah, I've been keeping up obviously with Jack's progression update on Project Exodus.
You can see here, back on the 9th of March 2022, that was the date that we had the main planning application submitted by Thorpe Park for Project Exodus. However, as you can see, this is now page 3 when all of these documents were submitted. So if we go back a few pages, as you can see, throughout April and the later half of March, we've had even more documents right up until literally a few days ago. And of course, I've been digging through all of these to report back to you guys the key bits of information that we can take from these. And there's definitely something very, very exciting, especially for you Fright Nights fans, which I'll talk about shortly. But first of all, as you can see, a lot of these are just titled console.
Now, actually, in the previous reaction video, I did mention about Creek Freak's scare maze attraction, and I mean, like I said, hindsight, both probably me and Cameron would have loved to have experienced it, even just once. But apparently not anymore. Maybe he'll come back again in the distant future, but who knows? If you think it will return in some form or another, please obviously put it in the video comment section, and obviously I'll have a look and see what you say. So yeah, please, give me your thoughts on that particular scare attraction, whether it will come back to Thorpe. Who knows?
Consultation response. And those are essentially all of the companies that were referenced in the original planning application, just giving their feedback and kind of advice to the park on what was discussed in their particular area of field. For example, we've got responses from Heathrow here and like the Surrey Police North Division, and all of these, when you open them, have their own kind of detailed plans and responses. So this one here is all about the noise levels that this new ride was due to create.
I actually didn't know about. Obviously, we knew all the hype concerning the new Thorpe Park coaster coming out 2024, but I didn't know like all the technical details I've seen until watching these particular videos. I mean, Jack has done amazing with these construction videos, and is obviously taken a lot of time, effort, especially doing this particular video for all of us to watch and enjoy.
But essentially, as you can see in the summary, it basically says that the Project Exodus attraction will have an unlikely negative effect on the noise levels being emitted from the Thorpe Park Resort. So a lot of these cases in the responses have all been positive. This one here is from Surrey County Council, and it's all about the drainage plan put in place for this project, and essentially the summary is that they are satisfied that the proposed drainage scheme meets the requirements set out in the aforementioned documents, and then they just give some advice and stuff. Now this is pretty much the case for all of these consultation responses, except one, which is not ideal at all. The Environmental Agency, who kind of deal with the flooding plain and the flood plan that was put into place in the planning application. Now this is an interesting one because it seems like this.
Yeah, it's obviously like, I'd say things like this, it's not really smooth sailing. I don't know. Obviously, like Jack said before, last roller coaster Thorpe Park had was the Swarm back in 2012. I mean, it's like Swarm's older than Smiler, so yeah, it's like over 10 years. But at least things are happening again this time. I mean, back in 2012, me personally, I wasn't a theme park enthusiast. I think it was, for us, it was just one theme park every year. Just the one. And that was it. I never even heard of Thorpe Park, which I know, crazy, right? But yeah, it was only back in latter half of 2019. That's when I thought, ooh, obviously I knew about Alton Towers, knew Drake Manor, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but that was it. Like I said, crazy.
This concern was raised before the full planning application went in, but essentially this one sentence here kind of sums it up. If consulted now, we would have no option but to object in principle to the development in flood zone 3B in line with national planning policy. So it's all a bit very wordy, isn't it? It always is with these planning documents. But essentially, at the moment, it seems like the Environmental Agency aren't too keen in regards to this flood zone 3B. But they're saying they would only object in principle. So again, it's not looking too majorly serious, but Thorpe Park have actually already responded to this. Well, at least in the planning document side of things, because they've got additional flooding information response to their environmental agency, and there are documents in here where they basically just kind of outline exactly what their concerns were, and they do kind of express that it is all good and it will be safe. So fingers crossed all of that is sorted out and the environmental agency don't object. As I say, all of this kind of planning stuff is very complicated, and that's why I try and read and research as much of it as I can before then relaying it to you, because there's a lot of big words and it's very confusing. But the most exciting thing on these planning documents is on this top document here. Now this is the Construction Environmental Management Plan for the Project Exodus coaster at Thorpe Park. So this is essentially detailing how this ride is going to get built and a bit of the construction plan. And yeah, we've got some interesting stuff here. So first of all, we've got confirmation of the stuff that I was talking about in my previous Project Exodus construction video, where I was talking about that construction road being made where obviously the Blair Witch Maze used to be, and like Roots of Evil and stuff like that. And yeah, as you can see here, we've got this kind of custom road that's due to be made to allow access into the site. Pretty much where Lumberjump used.
I'm actually quite glad that obviously Jack's been putting loads of detail into these particular videos, even like going back on his first construction video. It's what's the word? He's really thoughtful. I like that.
To be. So yeah, it's just confirmation that they won't be using the road in front of Burger King. Instead, it will kind of all go behind it to allow activity in the park to continue. They won't have to close the area off for guests. So that's the first thing. But if we move down a little bit, we get to the most exciting page, which is here. Again, we get a nice overview of the entire area. Our attention here is all around the Loggers Leap station, which has obviously recently been used as the Creek Freak Massacre horror maze. Now, of course, these steps here have already been demolished, and like a bit of a service road has been made where my mouse is now. And this led to a lot of speculation as to the future of Creek Freak Massacre. Would they be able to operate this maze with it technically being in the middle of a construction zone? However, those doubts.
So, obviously, like, coming up to the second construction update, and in regards to Creek Freak Massacre, obviously, it still went ahead, but like I said, we didn't do it, unfortunately. I mean, this year it was. What did we do? It was just, again, the two scare mazes. Both me and Cameron did, obviously, Alton Towers being. No, correction 3. We also did Night at the Manor at a local theme park, Drayton Manor. So, yeah, that was it. I mean, it's really just having the money, again, to get down to London, booking into a Travelodge, and, I mean, we was lucky that we had a Merlin passes. Cabin's still got hers. I unfortunately couldn't renew mine for this year, but then again, obviously with the new Project Exodus coaster being built, and obviously Nemesis not running this year, I consider justification it, and plus hoping to again travel abroad and especially do more theme parks abroad.
Doubts have since been cleared up via this document, as over here we can see that they will be creating a new path from the old train route to queue line behind Loggers Leap station, requires removal or infill of trough. So yeah, essentially they're going to be building a brand new entrance pathway or bridge from where you used to exit / enter platform 15 over the past few years at Fright Nights. And you're going to join the Creek Freak Massacre queue line in the back corner now, rather than going over the stairs from Old Town. And in terms of the maze exit, well, now they're going to be building a hatched area to be returned to park control between August and November 2020.
Actually, I will be coming to another what's the word? Another kind of my opinion on more future, well, more opinions about Creek Freak Massacre. I've seen Jack's playlist on Project Exodus. Construction update.
To facilitate access to Loggers Leap Scare Maze. There it is. There's the confirmation we all wanted. The Creek Freak Massacre will be able to open this Fright Night. What's to say that the buckwheats won't chase you all the way down this path with their chainsaws? I don't know. It would be really cool. But yeah, there we go. Creek Freak Massacre will be able to open with its own new entrance and new exit. It's going to be so weird going in the maze, knowing that just out here, there's going to be an entire construction zone, hopefully, for this new roller coaster. And you're just going to be kind of contained within this building. But just think of the views from that queue line looking over the kind of project area. It's going to be so cool. I don't know how much work will have been done by them, but it will definitely be cool to be in that queue line during the construction process. And yeah, there we have it. Those are all of the updates in regards to the latest planning applications that have been submitted. Right now, I'm going to head over to Monk's Walk and show you guys the latest updates in person for Project Exodus. Let's go. So here I am at Monk's Walk.
Actually, obviously, like now, Jack's at Monk's Walk. I think I mentioned in my previous reaction video, I've done it just the one time, and the last time it was when I met up. When the Attraction Source event was at Thorpe Park, the Southern Screamer event, and behind the scenes tour of Saw the Ride. Now, just before the park opened, I thought I'll go down Monk's Walk. Now there is a way from like the entrance to Thorpe Park, as if like going along the main motorway towards Thorpe Park on the left, the harbour on the right. But last time, I literally ended up walking all the way up to Thorpe Village and coming like the back way. It was I mean, I was like up super early anyway, and I've been looking on Google about trying to find the other entrance from the main motorway, but doing it and researching it is another matter.
Now, obviously, the public footpath that runs around the back of the resort. So we've had some new signs go up down here at Monk's Walk. But yeah, I've now reached the part of Monk's Walk where previously we had a lot of kind of new activity. Obviously, a lot of the sheds have been taken down. I believe those have been cleared, unless I've just...
I actually like the sign where it says no drones. Obviously it's like the little flying gadget. I've never owned one. and it obviously captures good surrounding areas, but no, never had one. Couldn't afford one anyway.
Been like in my own little world. I haven't noticed any whilst I've been walking down, and literally just here is where we spotted that massive drill, which a lot of you commented down below in the last episode. Hey, what's this? Oh, we've actually got, oh my god. So this is an actual physical piece of documentation from the Runnymede Borough Council. This was put up on the 25th of March. I swear that was not there the last time I did this update. But yeah, it basically states the redevelopment of Old Town area within Thorpe Park to install a roller coaster. That was really cool to see, actually. Imagine if we'd have like not seen any of like the planning documentation online or anything, and this was the very first thing we saw of that. I'd honestly think it was a prank and some enthusiasts had just stuck it up, but yeah, it looks pretty official. Look at that, very cool. Now, I was reading through all of the comments on my first Project Exodus construction vlog. Thank you all so much for the support on that, by the way. But one comment that really made me laugh was from RetroHarv64, and they commented, "Gonna leave my mark here so I know I've been here from the beginning." And that really made me laugh, because like, it's cementing your place in history on the very first Project Exodus construction vlog. But that got me thinking, like...
Sorry, Jack. I mean, this is so momentous, actually. It is a good trending topic, and I mean, I think I mentioned in the last one, it's taken up the old, like, Rocket Express, unfortunately, being retired, no more rides. I have seen that type of ride. In fact, I've been on two of them. One at Chessington and the other my local theme park resort, Drayton Manor. But yeah, I mean, for a new roller coaster, it will eventually happen, unless barring complications. I hope seriously wouldn't, but you never know. But yeah, I mean, like, momentous occasions, and can't wait for especially this year and part of next year. It's just gonna be awesome. So yeah.
How many of these vlogs am I gonna make in the build-up for this brand new coaster? And I want you guys to leave a comment guessing how many Project Exodus construction vlog episodes you think there'll be before the actual ride itself opens. I dread to think how many. As I said, as and when anything happens, I'll be here at the park filming, so there's gonna be a lot. We're already on our second one, and the first video was out not even a week ago. So yeah, leave a comment down below taking your guess, and once we get to the point where hopefully Project Exodus opens, I'll look back and see who got the most accurate guess. But yeah, we've now reached the point of Monk's Walk where...
Right, I might as well do my guess. I mean, what are we on now? Is it like 12? And what that was... It's hard to say, really. I mean, it's been like 10 months, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, around 10 months. And 12, so... I want to say 42. So I'm thinking, yeah, 42. That's my guess. I'm probably wrong anyway.
In the last episode, there was loads and loads of debris from where they cleared the old Roots of Evil and Blair Witch Maze. I've now reached that point today. I've yet to look over the fence because I've been talking to you guys. It's completely clear today. So they've clearly been very busy getting rid of all of that debris and kind of wood and trees that they cleared to make this park.
That is really quick work. Considering, I mean, really quick, but I mean, you don't hang around. I mean, it's amazing how so far, this project has come.
Halfway, and yeah, we're now like literally opposite with Nemesis. There's some people getting off the ride there, and yeah, it's completely clear, which is a complete polar opposite to the last time I filmed one of these videos. I have to say, today's video was a bit of a surprise because with the planning application, I don't know if I was just being naive, but I was expecting, obviously when Thorpe Park submitted the big planning application in early May, to then wait a few months and then either get a yes or a no from the council as to if it could get built. I wasn't necessarily expecting these follow-up documents to be uploaded. But as I've said from the start, I'm going to keep you guys updated with anything that goes on with this. So yeah, it was certainly a surprising update for me at least. Now, in regards to the timescale that we could be waiting for these plans to actually get approved, I mean, it's a good sign that things are still going on, like documents are being uploaded. It seems like it's a very active case, which should hopefully help with the time frame of it all. But my good friends over at Thorpe Park Mania have actually done a little bit of maths and research in regards to how long previous Thorpe Park roller coasters and attractions have taken to be approved in the planning application stage. Now with the Swarm, obviously the last roller coaster to be built here at the park, that took 56 days from when the plans were submitted to the final approval. And Darren Brown's Ghost Train, obviously the most recent big attraction made here at the park back in 2016, that took 71 days to be approved. And that of course leads us to Project Exodus. Obviously it's a massive construction project. So if I had to put money on it, I would say it would probably take longer than 71 days. But I did type in this 71 days into a little date calculator, and obviously the planning application got put in on the 9th of March, and 71 days from the 9th of March takes us to the 19th of May, which obviously isn't too far away at all. So if we do see a similar trend in which this project miraculously took 71 days to get approved, then the 19th of May is that golden day. But as I said, I personally think it will take longer just because of the complexity and scale of this project. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see, and of course I will keep you guys updated. This is the place to be for the latest and most exciting updates regarding this entire project. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the second Project Exodus construction vlog. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support on my first Project Exodus construction vlog, and I love that you guys are just as excited as I am for this project. As always, my name is Spin Jack Silkstone. Goodbye.
Oh, hang on, I probably need to, I need to thumb this video up. So, wow, my laptop was on battery saving mode, and I had to literally charge it up. This is why I'm sitting, well, the cat's asleep on Cameron's sofa, but yeah, like Jack said, it's really exciting. I personally can't wait. I mean, so far, Big One is still holding the record for being the highest roller coaster until 2024. Yeah, but I mean, I love Thorpe Park. I really do. I mean, I wish I could live down there. Unfortunately, I can't due to work, due to financial reasons. But I mean, this is like I said, exciting, really exciting times. Especially like the lead up. I mean, it's gonna be so epic when this coaster actually comes about. They will probably Thorpe Park will probably hold a press event day or soft opening for the Project Exodus coaster, whatever it'll be called. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this particular reaction video to Jack's second construction video on Project Exodus. If you did, please do hit the thumbs up, like button, as it does help. Since I uploaded my first reaction, it did go up to like 41 views. It's like since today or this evening, it's up to like 55. I would like to see it like get pushed up more, but I mean, in my case, it's like wishful thinking. Who knows? Tomorrow I could like have 1,500 or 2,000. We'll see. So yeah, if you can hit the thumbs up, greatly appreciate that. As well as if you can share on any social media, I'd appreciate that as well. What else is there? Like I said before, please do comment in the video comment section. I will obviously get round to checking each and every comment. Yeah, and lastly, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Dave's Adventures. See ya until the next video. Bye for now, and see you in the next video. Bye guys.